So the two things you're going to need for this video are Vaseline and all-purpose flour, which I have none of. I don't have Vaseline because it's not 1990 and I'm not a 16-year-old boy. And I made the mistake of buying whole wheat flour, so pray for me. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Halloween is this weekend, and so I got this really good idea because I'm on the TikToks, right? And I thought, why don't we make some homemade scar wax? Because I'm all out and I don't have any spare cash. So you're going to need all-purpose flour and you're going to need Vaseline. Use the videos on YouTube because my recipe, it's not going to work. Trust me. I used, I'm ashamed. I used a quarter cup of flour and about a half a cup of water and then about a tablespoon and a half of cornstarch. And don't be dumb like me and decide to stick your concealer and everything just right all in there, because it ain't gonna mix. Not with all-purpose flour. You want to see? Well, with all-purpose, yes. But don't get whole wheat flour. You want to see? Look at that. That looks nothing like human skin. You can see the grains of flour in there. Woo! Anyway, and Vaseline is actually really good for this recipe because it helps spread on the wax. But I don't have that. So pray for me. Let's get into this. Okay, so if you have setting spray, apply your setting spray. I don't. I have Manicadar strawberry like water mist. So pretty much what that does is just hydrates your skin. So that's cute. Smells like strawberries. It's amazing. Got it in Boxycharm. Link down below if you haven't seen that video. It's so good. Oh, I could live in there. Okay. So what we're going to do today is peel back our lips. So I made way too much skin, but what we're going to want to do is from here, pretty much we're just going to do our little, well, maybe our chin too. No, we'll go from the base of our lip here up and here. So like a little square, like so, this and this. We're going to Vogue our face. So here and here. And what we're going to do there is mold the dough to our face. Please don't unsubscribe. We're going to mold the dough to our face. I hope it sticks. I have no, liquid latex would be perfect for this. And I don't think house glue, Jesus. Liquid glue is going to be your better solution for this. But it's a little sticky, so I'm hoping it'll stick to my face. Anyway, what we're going to do, enough of me talking, is mold our lip, right? So that when it comes off, we have blood and everything underneath. I'll stop talking, and maybe I should describe this a lot better. So I'm going to stop rambling. What you're going to need is a fine paintbrush or makeup brush, and you're going to need black face paint. Now, I'm going to be using our tried and true used up ass Maron palette. It looks gross because it's been lived in. Anyway, we're going to be using the black color right here. And we're just going to make a little outline of underneath and around the bottom of our lips so that when we peel it down, it'll give that realism of blood, right? Look like an open face emoji. Don't worry if you get any like black here and here, because that's going to just add to that realism tone. So before we add our fake blood, what I'm going to do now is rip off some skin. And this might actually go really terrible or really good. It's 50-50. Pray for me. But I'm just going to mold the base of my lip. Now I have small lips. But anyway, I'm going to mold my lips and try to, cover that up. So, I hope this works. I've made way too much dough. Squeeze out my rage later. But enough of me talking. Let's get to let's get to molding. Okay, I totally did not think this was gonna work. And yes, I'm talking pretty dumb. I have dough on my lips. But anyway, what we're gonna do now, because clearly the dough is like 3 times different than my own skin tone, I am gonna, I'm gonna use my concealer, and I'm just gonna go over my entire lips. And my lips. Squeeze like if you like lips. Anyway, what I'm, oh, isn't letting go? Oh, I hope not. Oh no, I'm talking too much. Life. Okay, so I'm gonna conceal my lips, and then I'm gonna go over with like a pink tone over both my lips. Lipstick over my lips, just to make it look legitimate. And then we're gonna get right to the horror makeup. So I'll peel back my lips, and that's when we're gonna add the fake blood, and then we'll put them back. I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to give it a natural color with my Pen Pal makeup stick. I got it from a Boxycharm. Anyway, and then I'm going to make the lip color a little darker using the Mini Controversy palette. And I'm going to be using this nice burgundy color right here, just to add that depth of darkness to my lips. So enough of me talking, let's get to coloring with this magic pen. So what I didn't show behind the scenes is I use Olay Regenerist lotion. Anyway, it's a really great thick lotion. You can use any type of lotion, but the dough was already starting to dry. So what I did was I added a layer of lotion to my bottom lip, and then I took the eyeshadow palette because the pen wasn't working on my skin. And I just took my finger, as you've seen, and went over it. So that's what I did. Everybody's dough might be different if you're using a YouTube recipe, or if you want to be stupid and go with mine. I'm not saying you're stupid if you use it. I'm just saying I'm stupid for using it to begin with. Anyway, that being said, lips are cute, right? Ooh, Halloween. Okay. What next? You're probably wondering. So, what I'm going to use, if you've seen in every other video, is our fancy Nye Bruise Wheel. Now, fingers are a must for this one. You can also use sponges or brushes or whatever you love to do. My tools are all too dirty and I'm lazy. So what we're going to do now is take our brown color. Oh, that's the red. Is that brown or red? That is red. Thank God I'm getting glasses. Anyway, so right under here, if you have this and you don't know how to measure like I do, what we're going to do is, this is where gore really helps with the mistakes. Cover up the mistakes with some horror makeup. Anyway, we're going to take our brown color on our bruise wheel, this one right here, and we're just going to go around the edges here like this, right? Give a little pat, because we're going to want to make it look like dried blood. We're mostly going to focus around here and here, but we can add a little few we're just going to add a few down at the bottom. Watch what I'm trying to explain. I am so sorry. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now that we look like we got beat up by a ketchup bar, I'm sitting here editing and I'm like, Beth, What the f is a ketchup bar? What is that? You mean like a packet of ketchup? That makes more sense. What we're going to do now is take our black face paint right here, this little color, and just where the creases of our lips are, where the skin will be peeled down, we're just going to add a couple of taps like this to the edge of our lips to make the blood look like it was a deep cut, because it will be a deep, well, it's a deep peel, right? Anyway, we're going to just tap around the edges, and then what I'm going to do next is peel down my lip, and where all the black is, we're going to add a bit of red, and then we're going to go in with our fake Maron stage blood, and we're going to just fill that in, and then peel up our lip, and fix the little base right there. So now we're going to peel up our lips right here like this, right? Give a good pinch and mold. Okay. Woo! Okay, so this actually turned out. So now what we're going to do, just fix it like this, right? And now your lips look like this. So if you want to add that little bit of realism, because we're all about that realism on this channel, let's just fix up the lip again, you know, just to make it look legit. Because we don't want it to look fake. We worked so hard. Okay. So now that I'm talking like a weird old professor with this lip. As if I know. Okay, so what we're going to do now is do a scary video at the end, and we're just going to do a creepy peel down. You ready? Let's do it. And my lip fell off. Okay. Okay, so what you don't want to do is what I did in the very beginning, because I thought it was going to be a lot more gory than it actually turned out to be. But you are going to mostly want to focus on the red and brown for this look. Obviously, don't do this. My mistake. Anyway, my lip fell off. Look at that. And you want to see the peeled end? It's graphic. If you have a weak stomach, don't look. But look at that. Ooh, yucky. Anyway, that's that. I had a lot of fun. Would I do this again? Yes. We're going to do it again with Vaseline and the proper recipe. And we're not going to do this. I thought it was going to be a lot deeper of a gash. If you've seen my previous videos, I go crazy and ham, as they say, with the black face paint because it's a deep gash and it looks good every time. I went a little too intense and I didn't measure my lip properly, but it still looked good when it was kind of together. The peel down kind of ruined it because of this. I wonder if I were to wipe this off. Actually, okay, you can use black. Hold on, let me fix this and explain what I did wrong. Everything, no. Okay, so if you're using black face paint, you don't want to use as much as I did. Actually, you can use it for that effect, but just use a tiny bit. Like I said, mostly focus on browns and reds for this look. Clearly, as we've seen, my eye. But yeah, even if we go in with a gray kind of shade like that and then go over it with more brown, the peel down will look really, really good. So we'll do this again, actually, in a few weeks, because I definitely want to try that whole thing properly instead of being crazy. Or we could do it again, but I don't know if I have the patience. So I've half-assed wiped my face. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure to squeeze that like button. And hey, hit that subscribe button. As we all know, I love subs. See you guys in the next video. Have an excellent day. And cut!